Now on Coast TV News.
October is starting on a wet note for Delmarva with hit and miss showers out there this morning. One more day of rain, then a drying and warming trend. I'll track the rain coming up next.
Major road improvements in Rehoboth Beach are hitting a pause. I'll tell you about an update to the Rehoboth Avenue repaving project.
Action against the wind, the latest legal move in Delaware over the proposed wind farm off our coast.
Farewell to Charlie Hustle, a legend in Philadelphia sports history, passes away at age 83.
This is Coast TV News Today.
And it is Tuesday, October 1st, 2024. Good morning. I'm Matt Pensick.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Paige Marley. Thanks for being up with us during our 5 o'clock hour.
Yeah, it's a day baseball playoffs begin. It's also a day that we learn Pete Rose, one of the sport's all-time greats, passes away.
Yeah, definitely. I know a lot of you guys are very sad about that one, and we'll have more on that in just a moment. But first, we want to get you out your door, so we have First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey here with a look at your forecast. Good morning, Bob.
Hey guys, good morning to you. Good morning, Delmarva. It's the first day of October and it's picking up where September left off. It's pretty damp out there and we're looking at a lot of clouds. And if we're not seeing rain, steady rain across Sussex County, we're probably seeing a little bit of patchy drizzle. So watch out for that. Nothing in the way of steady rain from Salisbury to the coast right now. And for the eastern shore, you're seeing some showers around Skipton and Denton and hit and miss showers elsewhere. And you can see how the showers are scattered all about Delmarva and back to the west as well. We have this upper level low that is working its way towards us with low pressure developing to the south. So that's contributing to the clouds and rain that will be in place much of the day. Out the door, mid 60s inland, 68 Millsboro, 70 in Indian River Inlet with a gusty easterly wind right now. And with that onshore flow, we could be looking at maybe a little bit of flooding at time of high tide. Futurecast has us cloudy and mainly wet today and pretty cool as well. So have the rain gear, and by afternoon, we're only into the 60s and low 70s as that rain chance continues into the evening hours. So grab the umbrella. You can see the cloud icons and the rain icons as well as we're cooler than average. But it's a last rainy day. We do start to dry things out and warm it up as well. Much more on that coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you. Floodwaters pushed by the remnants of Hurricane Helene left North Carolina's largest mountain city isolated by damaged roads and lack of power and cell phone service. More than 200 people have been rescued from floodwaters in North Carolina, and Governor Roy Cooper's office saying in a statement, the Department of Transportation also saying more than 400 roads are closed in the state, impeding travel and, of course, those rescue efforts. For the past few years, the city of Rehoboth Beach has been talking about repaving Rehoboth Avenue, which is the main strip of road, of course, in that downtown area.
And Coast TV News reporter Elisa Weber is in our newsroom. And Elisa, although some work has begun, a big part of it will not move forward now until next year.
Yeah, Matt and Paige, for the past few weeks, the city has been preparing people for this long-awaited Rehoboth Avenue repaving project. But on Monday, the city announced that the paving portion is actually going to be delayed due to DelDOT budget cuts. And while the milling and the paving is not expected to begin until the springtime or next fall, concrete work will go from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. Sunday evening through Friday morning. Work is beginning on median islands at State Road and will continue east. Then pedestrian connections will be upgraded, working from west to east.
And at least the Rehoboth Beach is still busy. The city has a number of events planned for the fall.
Yeah, Lisa, how could this project affect those events, maybe like the Sea Witch Fest?
Yeah, Paige, the city of Rehoboth, it's going to be pretty busy, especially with that Sea Witch Festival. And now the work is not going to be going until October 23rd at 6 a.m. The city says it will stop then in preparation for that weekend. We also spoke with a business owner in Rehoboth Beach about how this project could affect local businesses, and we'll hear from him a little later on. Back to you.
All right, Elisa Weber, thank you for that. DelDOT facing a lawsuit over its authorization of U.S. Wind's project. Jane Brady of the Brady Legal Group announced that she filed a complaint with the Sussex County Superior Court on behalf of the Cesar Riley Institute, challenging the agency. Brady claims that DelDOT should not be able to grant permits to U.S. Wind for beach construction and the use of wetlands and subquacious lands. DelDOT has given no comment on this. However, in the past, it has argued the project will bring more than $100 million in benefits to the state through workforce development, dredging projects, and the mitigation of climate change.
Law and the regulations they adopted require that approval for the zoning required as part of the project be done before the permits are granted. And in fact, it's a mandatory component of the application itself.
And the project would require bringing transmission lines ashore and put underneath the Indian River Bay to a substation. The lawsuit was filed on Monday to the Superior Court in Sussex County. They will have 20 days to respond.
The Bureau of Ocean Energy Management will be holding a series of public meetings regarding plans for construction of those offshore wind turbines. The structures would be as close as 3.5 miles from the Ocean City shoreline. The proposed project would be in addition to the 114 938-foot tall turbines over 10 miles from the shoreline that were already approved earlier in September. One meeting is tomorrow, October 2nd, from 6 to 8, and people can register for that one online.
And this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know who should have more input in offshore wind decisions.
All right, let's see what all of you voted for. 75% of you saying the residents, the people who live there. Just a few of you chiming in other groups here, like the environmental groups, fishermen, local businesses. Those could all count as residents, too. I get why maybe that's getting more votes. The government getting just 12% of your vote. If you haven't voted yet, you still can. Go to coasttv.com or vote on our app.
Happening today, the municipal election in Berlin. Voters will elect the mayor and 2 town council members. Incumbent Mayor Zach Tyndall running unopposed and barring write-in candidates. He will be confirmed today as the winner. Same situation there in District 2 for Jack Orris. The one contested race is found in District 3. Incumbent Shanika Nichols is being challenged by Daniel Packey. Polls are open from 7 to 7 in Berlin.
Also happening today, Ocean City set to discuss a request to use a piece of land next to Little Salisbury Park for a basketball court. According to the mayor and council meeting agenda, a license agreement will be presented that would give the town and Verizon permission to work together on improving the court. The town says that officials there are currently seeking a state grant of over $200,000, and that would cover the cost with bringing the courts back to life and building a new pickleball court as well.
The new bills in Delaware signed by Governor John Carney will help strengthen health care for retired state employees. Those are benefits that are not part of a pension. Right now, the program is underfunded by billions. This new batch of money will set aside money every year, adding funding increases over time with changes to health plans and change in eligibility for future retirees and spouses.
DENREC is hosting community sessions to get your input on updating Delaware's climate action plan. These sessions will run from 4 to 7 in each Delaware county this month. This includes on October 29th at the Cheer Community Center in Georgetown and October 22nd at the Modern Maturity Center in Dover. And you'll be able to share your ideas, learn about current actions, and ask state experts your questions. We have some good news now for all the beach and boardwalk lovers that have four-legged friends at home. Happening today, you can now break out the leash and bring your furry friends back to the beach with you in Rehoboth. Leashed dogs are welcome on the sand and the boardwalk, and it's going to stay that way through the off-season. The privilege lasts until April 30th.
This morning, as the Phillies prepare for their run at a 3rd World Series title, the franchise is learning that the man who was so important in winning that very first one for the Phils, Pete Rose, has passed away.
Yeah, a career mostly spent with the Cincinnati Reds. Rose became the first big free agent to ever sign with the Phillies, joining the team in 1979 and becoming the spark plug for a group that won it all 1 year later. The Phils would return to the World Series in his final year with the team in '83. And during his time in Philadelphia, Rose broke Stan Musial's all-time National League hit record. He would eventually become baseball's all-time hit king, ending with 4,256.
Yeah, however, when he turned to the Reds as manager in the late 1980s, Commissioner Bart Giamatti handed Rose a lifetime ban from baseball after an investigation revealed his betting on games while managing the Reds. And for years, Rose denied he betted on baseball until admitting to it about 20 years ago. Pete Rose dead at age 83. Happening today, Game 1 of the best-of-3 wild-card series for the Orioles. Birds are home all this week at Camden Yards, taking on the Kansas City Royals. The Orioles won 4 of the 6 regular season meetings. First pitch scheduled for 4:08.
Americans in several states are still grappling with that wide swath of damage from Hurricane Helene. Former President Trump was on the ground in Georgia Monday. Vice President Harris met with FEMA administrators in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, that is Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance go head-to-head in the vice presidential debate tonight. NBC's Alice Barr shows us what the debate could focus on as their counterparts speak on Helene's destruction.
Final preparations are underway for tonight's vice presidential debate. Ohio Senator J.D. Vance arriving in New York. His Democratic rival, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, has been prepping in Michigan with help from his wife, Gwen Walz.
She wins every one.
The VP debate could take on outsized importance, with the presidential nominees not expected to face off again before Election Day. Both tickets still searching for that moment to sway undecided voters.
JD's a very smart guy, as everybody knows. I think he's going to do great.
Former President Trump spent Monday in Hurricane Helene ravaged Valdosta, Georgia, alongside an aid group bringing truckloads of supplies.
We are going to be with you as long as you need it.
The former president accusing Vice President Harris and President Biden of not doing enough.
The federal government is not being responsive.
Let me get this straight. He's lying.
I spoke to President Biden last night about 5 o'clock, just about the storm.
The Biden administration promising to keep surging every resource. The vice president cut short campaigning to return to Washington and meet with FEMA officials.
I plan to be on the ground as soon as possible, but as soon as possible without disrupting any emergency response operations.
The federal storm response could have a major impact on the presidential race, with key swing states desperate for help in the path of destruction. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
And turning back to tonight's vice presidential debate, both nominees are expected to play up their small town roots, as abortion, views on family and the economy will all be central. A big question: how much will the emphasis be on Walz versus Vance as opposed to the looming matchup of Harris versus Trump?
All right, I guess we're going to see. But for right now, we're getting started on Coast TV News Today.
Coming up, Paige, this SUV that we're seeing here destroyed after a crash in Rehoboth Beach. And we'll tell you what one witness says happened moments before the big collision.
Also, libraries are losing internet across Delaware still. We're going to tell you what led to those places being left without their major resource and what officials are now confirming.
And iPhone sales slump. We'll tell you why one analyst says people may be on hold for buying that new device. All that and more as Coast TV News Today continues.
Shop, play, learn, explore at the OCRV and Van Lifestyle Show, the premier gathering for RV enthusiasts and outdoor lovers. From October 31st to November 3rd, the Ocean City Convention Center transforms into a hub of excitement and exploration. With RVs, custom vans, e-bike, golf cart, and boat test ride zones, seminars, water sports, power sports, and a wide selection of the latest gear, you'll find everything you need to enhance your next adventure. Enjoy BMX and skateboarding competitions, tiki boat cruises, and more. Buy tickets and explore with us at OCRVshow.com.
I'm Kelly Geloff with the Law Offices of Tunnel and Razor. I became an attorney to help people when they need it most. Accidents and injuries can turn your world upside down, but you don't have to face the legal process alone. Our dedicated team has built a legacy of trust and commitment to our clients, ensuring you feel supported every step of the way. We aim to reduce your stress and be the voice you need to get the compensation you deserve. We're the personal injury team of Tunnel and Razor. Trust us to be your voice.
Delaware Electric Cooperative is committed to helping the communities that we are proud to power. We offer the lowest electric rates in the state and give millions of dollars in rebates to members during the holiday season. Each year, we offer hundreds of thousands of dollars in funding to local nonprofits. Safety programs teach students how to be safe around electrical equipment. And through educational opportunities and scholarships, we are empowering the next generation of co-op members. DEC is proud to keep the lights on, but prouder still to invest in the communities we serve.
Septic system issues can lead to backups in your home and costly repairs if not addressed immediately. When buying or selling a property, a septic inspection goes hand in hand. A septic system in good working order is important for the property's value and the occupant's health.
At Pam Price and Associates, we have trusted McMullen Septic Service for our Delaware inspections for over 18 years.
For over 70 years, people have trusted McMullen Septic Service for all their septic needs, because your business is our business.
It is exactly 5:14 on this mainly cloudy Tuesday morning. Bay Health Cam, you can see the clouds, maybe a little drizzle out there. 67 out the door. It's muggy, it's cloudy. Could be a little drizzly, but not seeing any radar returns across Sussex County. Also farther south, Salisbury towards the coast. You're just cloudy. It looks like a little bit of light rain across the eastern shore with the heavier rain along I-95 and also to our east. Looks like it's just kind of splitting right here and avoiding us, but we still will be in some of that rain today as we have low pressure moving coming through. Out the door, we've got 60s to around 70 degrees and an onshore wind and easterly wind piling up that water. Watch for a little coastal flooding at time of high tide. Not the best day on the golf course, and Matt's going to be disappointed in my putt. Forget it. Not good. Cloudy skies, drizzle, light rain, and 71 degrees.
I think that's one of the worst putts I've ever seen you make, Bob. All right, moving on. Hurricane Helene has devastated Florida's Gulf Coast with 140-mile-per-hour winds, 9-foot storm surges, widespread power outages, and now Delaware stepping up to help. Local politicians and businesses are teaming up to collect essential supplies for the relief effort. This week, donations can be dropped off in Sussex County at Old Pass Storehouse in Georgetown, also in Kent County at the Kent County Republican headquarters. That's in Dover. Officials say items like cleaning supplies, canned food, and bottled water are needed. Starting Monday, October 7th through February the 4th, Miller's Neck Road between Old Mill Bridge Road and Derrickson Creek Road in Frankfort will be closed. It's the location that we're showing you right here on your screen. And DelDOT will be realigning Miller's Neck Road next to Old Mill Bridge Road. There will be detours for this.
Verizon says its cell phone service is now fully back online. I know a lot of people dealing with this yesterday. The company's statement follows a massive outage that impacted thousands of its customers late Monday morning. Many users saying their cell phones were intermittently displaying that SOS mode, and that left them only able to make emergency calls via satellite. The new iPhone 16, it's not selling as well as expected. According to one analyst, Apple sold an estimated 37 million units in the first weekend of its pre-sales. But that is down more than 12% when it's compared to sales of new iPhones during the same period last year. Experts say that customers, they may just be waiting to buy a new phone because the highly touted Apple Intelligence features won't actually be available until next month. Still ahead this morning on CoastTV News Today, libraries are still losing internet after that cyber attack. We're going to show you the lack of one vital resource and how it's impacting people in Sussex County.
And looking a little murky out there in Salisbury this morning. Visibility not bad, but maybe a little drizzly, cloudy, temperatures in the 60s. Areas of rain, light rain today with scattered showers. Pack the umbrella. It's one more rainy day, then clearing and drier and warmer the next few days. Details coming up in 2 minutes.
Hurricane season is here, which means power outages can strike anytime without warning. Don't get caught in the dark. Let the expert electricians at FH Fur install a Generac whole home standby generator, keeping your lights on, your family connected, and your home safe no matter what. Call FH Fur today and get $1,000 off. Plus, for a limited time, we'll include a whole home surge protector absolutely free. When Mother Nature strikes, it's too late. Stay powered, stay safe with FH Fur.
877-CALL-FUR. FHFur.com.
At Homewell, our caregivers are compassionate, our care managers are responsive, and our process is built on honest and open communication. This process is what gives us the ability to fulfill our purpose and ensures your peace of mind remains our top priority. Homewell Care Services, trusted care, true compassion.
I know in a world of social media, people are judged first for their looks and it can affect your self-esteem.
We have those confidence and self-esteem issues.
And they're trying to find that special person that they want to spend the rest of their life with.
I was always pretty self-conscious about my smile.
I wanted to feel confident and look good going into college, and Tillman Orthodontics really made that possible.
My smile looks the way it looks because of Tillman Orthodontics.
It's never too late. Let's get started.
I love my smile. I love it.
Call Tillman Orthodontics for your free consult.
Ride the wave of Delmarva's vibrant coastal vibes with Coast Life. From hidden gems to sun-kissed trends and captivating local tales. Dive deep and immerse yourself in our coastal rhythm. Catch Coast Life weekdays at 4 on CoastTV.
The Delaware Celebration of Jazz presents Cancer Survivor Night, an evening of music and dance benefiting the Beatty Tunnel Cancer Center. Tickets are just $39 and is your chance to make a difference. Show your support by purchasing or gifting tickets today. For more information, visit RehobothJazz.com.
Time is 5:19, and you are now looking live at Dover, and we continue with some wet conditions this morning. Bob, we had wet conditions yesterday. Bob, you're telling me that we should expect to dry out soon.
Yes, we should. I just looked at the surface map, and there's a gorgeous cold front across the Midwest, and there's chilly air behind it, and that cold front is heading our way. It won't be here till later tomorrow, so we've got one more, wet day. I have us at 50% chance of rain and drizzle today. Not everybody's going to get wet, but it'll be kind of a damp day. Then a 20% chance tomorrow, especially in the morning, and then a front comes through in the afternoon, and look at the zeros beginning Thursday right through Saturday as we finally do start to dry things out. But not so this morning. Lots of clouds. Could see a little bit of drizzle falling out of this cloud deck across Sussex County and then farther south into Salisbury, Ocean Pines. A little drizzle for you and a few showers going on around the eastern shore right now. It looks like we've got kind of a split going on here. We've got some showers to the west, I-95 corridor, and then some for the southern tip of Delmarva. They're moving out to sea. But I think we'll get into some of these showers as we go through the day as we have surface low pressure to the south and an upper level low that actually has some of Helene's moisture with it that is slowly moving to the east. So it's taking in sweet time. It's going to take a little while to get here. And there's that gorgeous cold front I'm talking about, cooler air behind it. And this front will be moving through as we go into the latter part of Wednesday. Until then, pretty warm and muggy out the door. Temperatures in the 60s to around 70 in Rehoboth and Bethany Beach as we're looking at an easterly breeze. And of course, that onshore breeze, that time of high tide, could be looking at some flooding along the coast. Coastal flood advisory, Sussex County, and that is until Tuesday morning. And then for the eastern shore, watch for some inundation, maybe up to a half foot or a foot. Coastal flood advisory until Wednesday evening. Here's Futurecast with the clouds, drizzle, and light rain. We have that easterly flow adding to the rawness out there with 60s along the coast, lower 70s inland, and we're in and out of these showers pretty much all day. And then we move into Wednesday, and we're still looking at some clouds and a few showers, especially in the morning, and then we do start to clear it out into the afternoon hours. Highs in the 70s, 60s into the evening hours. And this is nice. We finally clear it out as we go into Thursday. Clouds might hang around a little bit on Thursday. Otherwise, we're looking at dry conditions on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, as well as the humidity continues to drop through time. Maybe some rain chances as we go into next Monday and Tuesday. But rain the next couple of days, not all that impressive. Maybe up to 2/10, maybe 3/10 in some places. So not a ton of rain on the way. Paul Davis, 7-day forecast, 70 with the rain today, 72 with showers on Wednesday. And then we're warming through the 70s as we go into the end of the week. The weekend, not bad. 79 Saturday, 77 Sunday, and looks like the rain returns on Monday, and 76. Umbrella winner today is Barbara R. Evans from Rehoboth Beach. Congratulations, Barbara. You have a brand new umbrella from Paul Davis and Coast TV.
Thank you, Bob. Some Delaware libraries still without internet. This is following a cyber attack just over a week ago. Libraries across the state, including Sussex County, experienced an internet outage. The director of policy and communication with the Delaware Department of State told Coast TV the only thing they can confirm is that they were hacked by ransomware, some malware that demands a ransom in order for you to access your computer again. And this has left many Delawareans searching for working internet.
I tried to print something this morning and I wasn't able to print. And I saw the message that the system was down. I found out that it's statewide or it's something bigger than just my little town in Laurel.
And as of last night, some libraries still no internet. The director of policy and communications with the Delaware Department of State says it's an ongoing investigation.
Coming up next on Coast TV News today, an elderly couple now dealing with the impacts of a serious crash that destroyed that SUV. We're going to be showing you what officials say about their condition. Don't go anywhere.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Gamey Elliott in Salisbury today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Coast TV First Alert Weather. Your safety, our commitment.
I would never take a tax credit that I wasn't entitled to.
Angela Also Brooks took tax deductions she did not qualify for.
Also Brooks improperly took advantage of tax breaks she did not qualify for.
Also Brooks claimed a homestead tax break for a townhouse she rented.
Also Brooks is accused of improperly claiming senior citizens tax breaks.
She used multiple methods, which she was not qualified for, to save thousands of dollars.
No, I don't believe I'm above the law.
Maryland's Future is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Looking for inspiration? Maryland's coast is naturally creative. Worcester County has art around every corner, down every street, and in every town. See our artisan creations in the galleries that aren't just in buildings. Experience our history in unexpected ways. Dive into our affordable museums with otters, mermaids, and boats. Take in free local music on our stages and off. In Worcester County, creativity is everywhere. To learn more and to visit Maryland's Coast, go to visitmarylandscoast.org.
Tunnel & Razor is a full-service law firm that locals have trusted for over 130 years. We specialize in personal injury, real estate, family law, estate planning, and criminal cases, achieving superior results through skillful representation and outstanding client service. We take the time to fully understand our clients' concerns and expectations, with multiple locations throughout Sussex County to better serve you. Our dedication to helping people is what creates community. Tunnel & Razor. Trust us to be your voice.
Take me out to the ball game.
At Go Glass, we can't make you a great singer, but we can upgrade your stage. Make your bathroom feel bigger, brighter, and more beautiful with Go Glass. And for a limited time, save up to $300. This offer ends soon, so call or go online today. Repair, replace, upgrade, or enhance. Go Glass is your one-stop shop for everything glass, friendly and fast. Online at go-glass.com. Proudly serving Delmarva since 1982.
The Today Show, weekdays at 7 on CoastTV.
An elderly couple is dealing with the aftermath of a very serious crash on Monday. According to officials, a white SUV drove off Route 1 and it rolled into Rehoboth Auto Repair on Coastal Highway. This all happened right around noon. According to an employee of that shop, the couple was driving, had an appointment with the shop. They had driven through the parking lot, through a grassy area, but they hit a tree and then flipped into the building. The Rehoboth Beach Volunteer Fire Company did confirm that the couple had to be manually removed from the car. One was flown to Christiana Hospital. The other was taken to BB Healthcare.
So I was standing in front of 4 tires over there. All I heard was a rapid acceleration, and then you heard a big thunk, and then another big thud, and everything just came crashing down. And I went running because I was only like, I want to say 12 feet away.
Now, the condition of that couple injured is unknown at this time.
We're joined again by First Alert meteorologist Bob Trahey, and I know, Bob, you've been tracking some more of those wet conditions for our coast today.
Yeah, it's kind of the same as yesterday, the nuisance drizzle and light rain, and right now it's probably drizzle. Just not the best beach day. Ocean City and Fenwick Island, cloudy skies, drizzle, light rain. Temperature's not moving much. Right around 70 degrees today. UV index is low for good reason. Waves around 3 to 5 feet. So watch out for a little coastal flooding during high tide. Lewis and Rehoboth, cloudy skies. Make sure you have your rain gear heading over on the ferry to Cape May, looking at some rain in Lewis and Rehoboth as well. On the bay side, Cambridge, you're a little rainy today. Temperatures near 70 and near 70 in Crisfield as well. It's about another 24 hours of rain. Now we do start to finally dry things out. I'll have much more on your forecast coming up in just a bit.
Thank you. Also coming up after the break, help for health benefits. We're telling you how a series of new bills in Delaware will change certain health benefits in the state.
It's that time of year again in Rehoboth Beach. You can now take your furry friends with you. How long their beach season will last.
And Rehoboth project on pause. We're going to tell you why a major road renovation is put on pause until next year after it had already started. Coast TV News Today will be right back.
18 years ago, we founded Community Bank Delaware with the goal of providing high-quality banking services to our local community. Here you meet with decision makers, people just like you who live in and love this community. We provide the newest banking technologies to our customers, supported by our local team of banking professionals. Our bank serves clients throughout Sussex County, and we continue to grow, all thanks to you. Community Bank Delaware, where community matters.
These fields are empty now, but soon they'll be alive.
Some teams can only dream to play it because they can't afford it. And that is why Toyota is sponsoring Delmarva's Dream Team.
We're looking for teams from any sport and any level. Each month, your Delmarva Toyota dealer will give one local team a $1,000 grant. And after the year, one finalist will receive an additional $3,000.
Nominate your dream team at DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com under the Features tab.
DSN's Delmarva's Dream Team, sponsored by your local Toyota dealer.
When you're close to the land and the sea, you can taste the goodness. The historic Lewis Farmers Market brings farms closer to tables. Meet the growers, talk to the people that milk the cows, and pick the perfect peaches. Organically grown fruits and vegetables, sustainable meats and eggs, A2 dairy products, artisan breads, and fresh local seafood.
The historic Lewis Farmers Market is now in the Lewis Elementary School parking lot on Savannah Road every Saturday from 9 to noon.
Homewell's mission is to bring joy, companionship, and a helping hand into the lives of those we serve. Become a Homewell hero today.
I'm a Homewell hero because I transform routine care into meaningful connections.
Offering full benefits, weekly pay, holiday pay, and PTO.
As a Homewell hero, I'm rewarded for my hard work.
Our mentor program gives you help on the job, teaching you to be a problem solver.
Join us at HomewellCares.com and be the hero that someone needs today.
Now on CoastTV News.
October starting on a wet note for Delmarva with hit and miss showers. One more day of rain, then a drying and warming trend. I'll track the rain coming up next.
The nation's summer capital was supposed to be getting a makeover. I'll tell you why the Rehoboth Avenue repaving project is getting delayed.
Delaware retiree benefits, the action that is designed to strengthen health care for former state employees.
Bringing back the bark, the dog policy that returns to Rehoboth Beach now that the summer season is over.
This is CoastTV News Today.
October 1st, 2024. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Paige.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Paige Marley.
Yeah, time is 5:31. We got a new month, Paige.
Yeah.
May have been officially fall for a few weeks, but October, I think, is really that month that says, hey, it's fall, y'all.
Yeah, you can't dispute it anymore, and you have every reason to put out your fall decorations, your Halloween decorations, all that good stuff. So, yeah, we're ready to go. I'm excited for it. Are you feeling good about fall finally?
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
All right, well, then that's a step in the right direction, at least. Let's bring in Bob right now. Bob, I think it feels like fall today, although was it a little humid this morning?
Yeah, a little muggy out there, and I'm glad Matt's moving on from pining over summer. It's October, and you know, in the radio world, we used to call it Rocktober. Yeah, but I know. But yeah, fall is here, and it's not feeling like it yet, but it will in a few days. We're seeing a lot of clouds, and it's kind of drizzly out there around Sussex County. Not seeing anything on radar right now, and the same for Salisbury. Back to the coast right now, you're mainly dry. That doesn't mean you're not seeing a little drizzle. You're not seeing steady rain. There is a little bit of steady rain for the eastern shore right now, a little more rain for the I-95 corridor, also southern tip of Delmarva, heavier rain offshore. Looks like it's just kind of splitting as it's moving our way, but eventually some of these heavier showers will build in this morning. Make sure you have the umbrella. Low pressure to the south and upper level low to the west is all contributing to the clouds and rain. Temperatures in the 60s to around 70, Indian River Inlet, Bethany Beach 70, 66 in Georgetown, and we've got a pretty strong onshore flow and easterly wind. Watch for a little coastal inundation at time of high tide. Otherwise cloudy, drizzle, light rain all through the day. Temperatures not moving much 60s and lower 70s, and we'll continue to see the rain into the afternoon, and by this evening upper 60s and still kind of dreary. So for the bus stop for the kiddos, make sure they have the umbrella and be careful around the school bus. You see that little stop sign, make sure you stop. 67, drizzle, light rain off to school, and heading home 70 degrees, still kind of drizzly and rainy.
Thank you, Bob. Repaving the main road in the nation's summer capital is expected to be a big improvement, but with a big impact to businesses.
Yeah, CoastTV News reporter Elisa Weber's in our newsroom. Elisa, although the project has begun, a major part of it has hit a standstill.
Yeah, Matt and Paige, for the past few weeks, the city has been preparing people for this long-awaited Rehoboth Avenue repaving project. But on Monday, the city announced that the repaving part is actually going to be delayed until the springtime or next fall due to DelDOT budget cuts. And while the milling and paving is going to be put on hold, Concrete and curbing has already begun. Concrete work will go from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. Sunday evening through Friday morning, and work is beginning on median islands at State Road and will continue east. Then pedestrian connections will be upgraded, working from west to east. One store owner in Rehoboth Beach says this project is greatly needed.
Well, I mean, the construction's got to be done, and from what I understand, they're only going to block off one lane at a time, so you're still going to be able to get into town pretty easily. It is off-season, so it's not like it's impacting a huge amount of traffic. So again, we're hoping for the best, and we're just gonna wait and see.
The city says that no work will occur after October 23rd at 6 a.m. in order to prepare for the Sea Witch Festival weekend. Back to you.
Lisa Weber, thank you for that. Good news on the beach for lovers that have four-legged friends at home. Happening today, you can now break out the leash and bring them to the beach with you in Rehoboth Beach. The ability to have dogs in these places is for all the off-season, and it ends April 30th, 2025.
Happening today, the municipal election in Berlin. Voters will elect the mayor and 2 town council members. Incumbent Mayor Zach Tyndall is running unopposed, and barring write-in candidates, he will be confirmed today as the winner. That's the same situation in District 2 for Jack Orris. There is one contested race found in District 3. Incumbent Shanika Nichols is being challenged by Daniel Packey. Polls are open from 7 to 7 there in Berlin.
New bills in Delaware signed by Governor John Kearney will help strengthen health care for retired state employees. Those are benefits that are not part of a pension, and right now the program, it's underfunded by billions. This new batch of money will be set aside every year. Ad funding increases over time with change to health plans and change in eligibility for future retirees and spouses. Still got a lot more news to get to. Don't go anywhere.
Still ahead this morning, blood drives on Delmarva as the peninsula is still feeling the impacts of a national blood shortage. Banks on Delmarva are aiming to help. We'll tell you when you can donate to the cause.
Also remembering a baseball legend, the complicated legacy of Pete Rose and the impact he had on the Phillies.
And an event for women to get in touch with nature. We'll tell you what activities are expected during a hands-on program with DenRec that'll help women embrace the outdoors. Stick with us on Coast TV News Today.
There are many details that shouldn't be overlooked when buying or selling your coins. Mint mark, date, and condition are all factors in determining a coin's value. Don't get ripped off. Find someone reputable who can answer your questions and pay you top dollar on the spot. Look to see if they broadcast current values live and if they use Graysheet for determining your coin's value.
To learn more about Robinson's family of businesses, the coin and jewelry experts, visit Delmarva Experts on WBOC.com.
Hi y'all, it's April from Coast Country, and every Tuesday I get the honor of highlighting an amazing teacher right here on Delmarva with Teacher Feature. If you know a teacher who deserves some extra love, those who go above and beyond every day, head to coastcountry.com and nominate them today. Then tune in each Tuesday to hear their story. Teacher Feature right here every Tuesday at 11 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. Sponsored by Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning and Vernon Powell Shoes.
As a comptroller of the state of Maryland, I view part of my job as identifying people in every community across our state. And that's why I'm excited about Maryland Saves, a free and easy retirement savings option employers can offer their employees and make saving easier for Marylanders. Find out if your business qualifies for a $300 incentive and learn more about Maryland Saves at marylandsaves.com. Thanks, and see you soon.
Not everyone wants a big funeral. For those seeking a simple alternative, the Eastern Shore's most trusted family and funeral service offers another option. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Service is simple and affordable. A direct cremation tribute starts at just $15.95, or choose to have a small visitation service, serving Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia with easy consultation by phone and streamlined electronic documentation. Learn more at easternshorecremation.com. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Services. Simply respectful.
5:38, kind of a cloudy Tuesday morning, a little drizzly out there. Dry tech cam, 70 degrees in Ocean City. Seeing a lot of clouds, maybe a little bit of drizzle under this cloud deck. Nothing steady across Sussex County or to the south near Salisbury back towards the coast. We are seeing a few showers for the eastern shore. Heavier rain as you head towards D.C., Annapolis, and Baltimore, and then heavier rain to the south. And I think some of these showers will get in here as we go through the day with low pressure to the south. Also an upper level low spinning, kind of enhancing the clouds and showers. 65 in Redmond right now, 68 in Millsboro, 70 Bethany Beach and Indian River Inlet, and we've got a gusty easterly wind. That's piling up the water a little bit along the coast in a time of high tide. Watch out for maybe some minor flooding, maybe a half foot or a foot. Here's your drive cast. Yeah, kind of drizzly, light rain this morning. Take it slow. Remember, leaves are falling. It's October and could be a little slippery out there. PM commute also yellow, light drizzle and light rain. Another way to get your forecast is calling the Coast TV First Alert weather phone. The number is 443-880-9100. Your forecast anytime, just a call away. Sponsored by Baird Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico.
Second annual Latinos Unidos Student Summit is returning to Delaware, happening today. It's the last day to register for the event. This is organized by United Way of Delaware. Now, the event takes place Saturday, October 12th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. in Newark. Participants will be able to select 2 out of 10 workshops on topics ranging from mental health to leadership training, voting, and the importance of civic engagement.
What I think the students can expect the most is to have fun, to feel seen, to feel heard, to feel liberated, and to be empowered to be unapologetically Latino, Hispanic, whatever, where their family and their roots come from. It's a time to celebrate their culture. It's a time to learn with their peers.
And again, the registration deadline is today, but they will welcome students who didn't register on the day of the event. Bus transportation will be provided from Georgetown, and you can visit our website, coasttvnews.com, to learn more.
Happening this weekend at Killens Pond State Park, it's the 2024 Becoming an Outdoors Woman program. The event offers some hands-on activities like fly fishing, kayaking, outdoor cooking, and more. This weekend is all about learning outdoor skills in a supportive and non-competitive atmosphere.
And this morning, as the Phillies are preparing for their run at a 3rd World Series title, the franchise learning that the man who was so important in winning that very first one, Pete Rose, has passed away.
Yeah, it's a career mostly spent with the Cincinnati Reds. Rose became the first big free agent to ever sign with the Phillies, joining the team in '79 and becoming the spark plug for a group that won it all 1 year later. The Phils would return to the World Series in his final year with the team. That was in 1983. And during his time in Philadelphia, Rose broke Stan Musial's all-time National League hit record. However, when he returned to the Reds as manager in the late 1980, Commissioner Bart Giamatti handed Rose a lifetime ban from baseball. This was after an investigation revealed his betting on games while managing the Reds.
For years, Rose denied he betted on baseball until admitting it about 20 years ago. Pete Rose, dead at age 83.
Happening tonight, Delmarva Sports Network will air Faith, Family, and Field Hockey, the legacy of Susan Pusey. Susan was a force in Pocomoke, winning 16 state titles in field hockey over 28 years as head coach before passing away in 2015. That's at 8 p.m. on DSN.
Coming up today also on DSN, 4 p.m., Bennett will take on Pocomoke in field hockey, fitting for that. At 6 p.m., you can catch Queen Anne's facing off against North Dorchester. That's in girls volleyball. And then at 8, as we just mentioned, Pocomoke field hockey, the legacy of Susan Pusey. And at 10:30, it is the final score.
On the DSN Plus app at 4, it's your game of the night. Bennett takes on Pocomoke in field hockey at 5:30. Milford taking on Smyrna in boys soccer. At 6:30, you can watch Sussex Central face Polytech also in boys soccer. Sequels to Joker, Venom, and Smile are among movies heading to theaters this October. Rick DeMagella shows us what you can expect this month.
I got the sneaking suspicion that we're not giving the people what they want.
It's okay, baby. Let's give the people what they want.
The clown prince of crime is back, and he brought a friend in Joker Folie à Deux. Lady Gaga joins Joaquin Phoenix in the sequel to 2019's billion-dollar blockbuster. Joker and Harley Quinn take over theaters Friday.
I mean, Lauren, 90 minutes of live television by a group of 20-year-olds who've never made anything.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night. But obviously it's not live because it's a movie. Saturday Night follows the run-up to the iconic television show's first episode. Following a limited opening, Saturday Night goes into wide release October 11th.
You okay? I keep seeing this face everywhere.
The vicious visage haunts a pop star embarking on a concert tour in Smile 2. Horror fans may be grinning from ear to ear when the sequel creeps into theaters October 18th.
We've come a long way, you and me. But we are grown.
Eddie Brock and his alien buddy are back in Venom: The Last Dance. The third movie in the franchise invades theaters October 25th. In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
Ooh, scary stuff there. Anyway, the weather not too scary. Seeing some clouds. Watch for wet roads in Salisbury this morning and the rest of Delmarva as we have scattered showers. Pack the umbrella. One more rainy day, then clearing, drier, and warmer. Your forecast details coming up in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
NBC Nightly News, weeknights at 6:30 on Coast TV.
Ride the wave of Delmarva's vibrant coastal vibes with Coast Life. From hidden gems to sun-kissed trends and captivating local tales. Dive deep and immerse yourself in our coastal rhythm. Catch Coast Life weekdays at 4 on Coast TV.
The most incredible shopping on the beach, Blooming Boutique. Fashion, jewelry, and accessories as cool as an ocean breeze. You'll love this place. We put a smile on your face. You'll love this place. It's Blooming Boutique.
Blooming Boutique, carrying transitional and resort wear all year long. 4 convenient locations, 2 in downtown Lewis, Long Neck and Milford, and bloomingboutique.com.
Honey, we have a leak.
Already?
I told you we should have went with Hershey Exteriors.
We don't cut corners at Hershey Exteriors. We guarantee craftsmanship that lasts.
As you see here, Hershey Exteriors did an amazing job on my roof. I'd recommend them to anyone.
With Hershey Exteriors, you'll get high-quality materials and an industry-leading GAF Golden Pledge warranty. Because one thing you should never compromise on is quality. When you need a new roof, trust Hershey Exteriors, because life is sweeter with Hershey Exteriors.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware is an award-winning waterfront restaurant serving fresh, local seafood. Catch 54 features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple coastal cuisine with house favorites including our signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, and our famous 54 burger. Catch 54 offers delicious, chef-inspired nightly specials, a raw bar, a Wine Spectator winning wine list and monthly wine dinners, and the best happy hour in town. Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
Capture your favorite moments at the Coast TV photo booth. Strike a pose and snap a pic, all for free. View previous pictures and see the next event at coasttv.com under the Features tab. The Coast TV photo booth, sponsored by Baths by Spicer Brothers.
It's 5:46, and we're going to go now take a live look at Ocean City. Bob, I want to talk more October, though. You and I were thinking, is it 30 days or 31 days until Halloween? Because we haven't had our full day.
That is the million-dollar question, because it's still early in the day, Paige, and then do you count it, do you subtract it? Anyway, we're doing the countdown. I like to have fun with this. Here's Halloween, just 31 days away, and the decorations are everywhere. Everybody's really getting into the swing of things. Election Day, of course, that's a big day, 36 days. Veterans Day, very important day, 42. And then you got the bird on Thanksgiving, 58 days. Until Thanksgiving. So, boy, it's getting closer and closer, isn't it? Here's our muggy meter. We've been very, very muggy lately, and we're going to change that later Wednesday with a cold front, but it's still kind of muggy today. And then a cold front moves in on Wednesday. We finally get into that comfortable range for a little while. In fact, I think we're in that comfortable range right through the rest of the week and into the weekend. But first, we have to get through some humid weather and some rain as well. We've got some clouds, nothing in the way of steady precipitation, maybe some drizzle across Delaware, Maryland, and the eastern shore. The steadier rain near I-95 near Annapolis, D.C., back through areas of Virginia into the mountains, and also rain to the south. Looks like it's kind of splitting as it's heading our way, but some of these showers will get in here, so make sure you pack that umbrella. We've got low pressure to the south and upper level low just to our west, so it's going to take a little while for that to move through. And I've been watching this cold front across the plains. Behind it, cooler and drier air, and this front will be making its way our way as we head into tomorrow afternoon, finally drying us out, getting this tropical air mass out of here. But still very muggy out there now. 60s inland, 70 Indian River Inlet down to Ocean City, and we've got a pretty strong easterly wind as well. And as I mentioned earlier, that's causing some coastal impacts. A little bit of flooding there at time of high tide. Watch out for that. Little Assiniboine Bay, Indian River Inlet, coastal flood advisory until Tuesday morning, Sussex County. and then for the eastern shore until Wednesday evening. So just watch out for that, maybe some minor flooding. Otherwise, lots of clouds, kind of dreary, drizzly, light rain throughout the day. Temperatures not moving much. We're in the 60s and low 70s at noon, and then maybe even falling a little bit late in the afternoon with the clouds, the drizzle, and the light rain. And then we do dry it out a little bit through the overnight as we move into Wednesday. Just ahead of that front, we have the clouds in the morning, and then by the afternoon and evening, we finally start to clear it out and cool it off into the 50s, I think, as we go into Thursday morning, as there could be a few clouds hanging around on Thursday, but we will see another front come through and dry us out even more heading into the weekend. So, boy, the first weekend of October not looking bad. Maybe some rain by Monday. The rain in the next 24 hours or so, maybe about 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch, maybe 3/10, but not looking at a lot. Here's your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. 70 degrees today, maybe a little bit of sunshine, 72 on Wednesday, then 76 Thursday, Friday 77 as we start to dry it out. And then for the weekend, close to 80 Saturday with, we'll call it sun and clouds, mostly sunny on Sunday, 77. And then Monday looks like the rain chances return and right around 76 degrees.
Bob, in Lewis, if you left some items on the beach, you only have a little bit of time to get them back. People must remove all items from the dunes and beach by October 14th. After that date, the city will begin removing any remaining items. Now, locals have a final deadline of October 31st to claim their personal property.
The Country Calling Festival just around the corner, and the Town of Ocean City Communications and the Country Calling Festival want to keep you informed. The two put out a toolkit with up-to-date information about what you can expect before, during, and after the event. The festival takes place on Friday, October 4th and Saturday, October 5th. The toolkit contains information about transportation, parking, and the event timeline. It's encouraged you print a copy or share it online, as all this information is very important for those of you who are going.
If you're interested in donating blood this fall, we have an upcoming blood drive. It's happening in Rehoboth Beach. The Blood Bank of Delmarva will host the drive from 12 to 6 at the Convention Center. This is happening on Monday, October the 7th.
Still ahead this morning on Coast TV News Today, similar to dry January, some people are starting sober October. We're going to tell you how doctors say cutting back on alcohol, even just for a month, can improve your overall health.
Make sure you have your rain gear heading out the door. Looking at some showers on and off for Dover as we go through the morning hours, and the rest of Delmarva looking at showers, and then we're finally drying it out and warming it up the next few days. We're talking about temperatures near 80 for the weekend. The first weekend of October looking great. I'll have your 10-day forecast coming up next.
Windsor Teak Furniture, Fenwick Island offers the world's best deep seating furniture. Sectionals. Buy any piece you want and design your own set, combining premium teak and 5-inch thick sunbrella cushions with over 70 colors to choose from. Pull-out sofa beds, a Windsor exclusive. Luxurious sun loungers, the ultimate in relaxation. Storage boxes for cushions, swivel chairs, and more. Drop by our showroom and smell the teak, or visit our website. And remember, teak lasts a lifetime.
Delaware Electric Cooperative is committed to helping the communities that we are proud to power. We offer the lowest electric rates in the state and give millions of dollars in rebates to members during the holiday season. Each year, we offer hundreds of thousands of dollars in funding to local nonprofits. Safety programs teach students how to be safe around electrical equipment. And through educational opportunities and scholarships, we are empowering the next generation of co-op members. DEC is proud to keep the lights on, but prouder still to invest in the communities we serve.
About 83% of homes have rodent activity. One of the most common signs is mouse droppings. Mice can leave up to 100 droppings every day. Don't mistake these droppings for chocolate sprinkles. What you don't see is more concerning. Mice also leave behind urine. A thorough inspection from a specialist is required to develop a treatment plan specific to your home.
Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, go to activepestsolutions.com. That's active without the E.
Your child deserves the best. When your child is sick, every moment counts. And the team at Tidal Health Pediatrics understands the urgency of such situations. Whether it's a sudden fever, a troubling cough, or another pediatric ailment, your child will be seen when they need it most. Schedule your child's appointment now at tidalhealth.org/findapediatrician or call 410-912-5785 because your child's health is our top priority. Tidal Health Pediatrics, compassionate care when you need it most.
Welcome to our adventure in finding the coolest house with Pam Price. Behold the living room, base camp for family game nights, pillow fights, and to prove my mom and dad. Look at this kitchen. Mom's culinary superpowers would be unstoppable here. Feast your eyes on this beautiful pool, perfect for cannonballs and belly flops. Thanks to Pam, our home search saga ends here. My parents are over the moon. Pam is the best. She really is.
It's a popular trend that's getting ready to start up again, the start of October, and for some 31 days of sobriety.
Yeah, experts say taking a break from alcohol, even temporarily, can improve your overall health and help your gut. Mandy Gaither shows us how and has ways to help you successfully stay sober.
It's fall, and you may be focused on football, pumpkins, and frightening fun. But if you also want to zero in on your health, try Sober October.
Cutting back on alcohol, even if it's for a few weeks, will help someone understand the impact alcohol is playing in their life.
Gastroenterologist Dr. Arvin Morali with Orlando Health says alcohol has a significant impact on microorganisms in a drinker's gut.
There is good bacteria and bad bacteria. Alcohol kills the good bacteria. It upsets this balance, causes issues with digestion, and it can also affect the liver.
Morali says having unbalanced levels leads to inflammation and an unhealthy gut lining, which can lead to other health problems.
Anxiety, depression, fatigue, weakness. So a lot of these symptoms are indirectly influenced by the gut.
He says taking even a short break from alcohol can restore that balance and help improve sleep, energy levels, and reduces risk of certain cancers.
Even low amounts of alcohol increases the risk of cancer.
To have a successful Sober October, Morali says to get support from family and friends. Let them know this is important to you. Turn to an alternative, whether that's a mocktail, water, or a smoothie. And find hobbies or physical activities that can help you stay engaged without the temptation of alcohol. For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
And one expert says temporarily halting alcohol may make a drinker want it more, so those who want to cut back may choose instead to start slowly by limiting drinking to certain days, adding in water or sparkling water in between drinks, or making weaker cocktails.
All right, time is now 5:55, and we got to check in now with our coastal pet of the day.
Yes, we do, Paige, in today's coastal pets of the day. These 4 delightful dogs on your screen right now. You can see them all posing so nicely for the picture. Looks like they're really posing there. Fall leaves in the background, right on time as fall is here, and all of Delmarva will look just like that very soon. This picture was submitted to us by Denise and Lewis.
This is hilarious to me. I love that one of them is in pajamas. That's so cute.
That is.
All right, keep sending us all the pictures of your pets. We love seeing them. Tell us what makes your pet so special.
Yeah, you can scan that QR code at the top of your screen to submit your furry friend to Coast TV News, then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature.
It is 5:56 now, and we got to take a look at your forecast before you head out your door.
Yeah, Bob, I feel like I say this every day. It's going to be a little wet today.
Yeah, it's going to be a little wet out there. And do you think those dogs were posing without like a little treat or bacon hanging up in front of them? Like, hey guys, look. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, but it is wet out there. So make sure you have the umbrella and maybe even that little doggy raincoat. I've seen some of the dogs with that. We're looking at clouds, some on and off light rain and drizzle throughout the day. Temperatures moving very little. 60s and lower 70s and a raw east-northeast wind as well. So I'm going with high right around 71, but a lot of us stuck in the 60s much of the day with the clouds and drizzle. Paul Davis 10-day forecast. We're looking at, well, some morning showers Wednesday, then sunshine, then a cold front, 73, and it's going to dry out by the end of the week as temperatures warm into the 70s. The weekend looking good. Sun and clouds Saturday, close to 80 degrees, and then Sunday a little cooler. Looks like next rain chance comes next Monday and Tuesday, and then a more legitimate cool down Tuesday through Thursday, lower 70s and lower 50s at night by the middle.
Coming up at 6, the long-awaited Rehoboth Avenue repaving project has hit a last-minute pause. I'll tell you why budget cuts are affecting the project and which improvements are still underway. That and more when Coast TV News at 6 returns.